proud of her. Hey, Jessica, thank you for the heart me. Thought we'd jump on a little bit tonight and talk and chat and see what everybody was up to. Then I'm going to attempt to go to bed early. Now that doesn't always happen. Last night I was in bed by what, 9?
Yeah, I think so.
Hey Amber, we're just sitting here right now. I gotta wash the dishes from supper. Thank you, Jesse, for the roses. I don't sleep good and have to get up in the morning early and stuff. So it's always it'll start catching me. Thank you, pretty woman, for the heart me. It will start catching me, and then I'll get to where I'll go to bed at 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then I actually sleep. A lot of times I can go to bed. Doesn't matter what time I go to bed. I'm awake most of the night. But last night I took a couple of Tylenol PM. I took them at 9. It was probably about 9:45 before I went to sleep. Hey Jimmy, we're doing decent this evening. Yeah, I understand that one, Jesse. I'm the same way. Well, I used to be the same way. I can do it to her. I'm throwing an arm around her, and she's out of it. We're trying to survive, Triple G. Got a lot going on this week. Uh, Not a whole lot I can speak on right now, but a lot. Dealing with the craziness of life.
Hmm.
I'm about ready to go back to a flip phone where only I can do is text and call somebody. Brush off the old T9 skills. Some of you youngins in here probably you gonna know what T9 was. It is tough out there, and I tell you, it gets tougher when you've got crazy people making it tougher for you. Um, so it's one of them things. And the thing that gets me is this: the people who accuse me of being a liar. Uh, Thank you, Shay. Are the ones lying right now. Was talking to one of the managers here yesterday, and so they was getting phone calls about us and that we had been online um, talking bad about the place. And I've never said one bad thing about this place online. Don't have anything bad to say about it. I mean, I really don't. Um, our apartment's kept up. If something breaks or needs attention from maintenance, man, they are here. Uh, the other night it was late and our air conditioner was just flooding back into the room, and I called, and within 5 minutes, maintenance was here with a shop vac, getting the water out of the floor and fixing the vacuum cleaner, fixing the air conditioner with no issue at all. I mean, just very quickly, you know, came down and handled the problem. We had one issue where our drain was stopped up, and uh, you know, called the number, told them it was stopped up, and took them a little bit longer to get here that night. It was about 30 minutes to get here that night, but they got here, fixed fixed the drain, test the rest of the drains. Uh, and it was a weekend. It was a weekend. That's the only reason it took them a little bit longer to get here with everything. Uh, I think, well, actually, one maintenance man showed up a little bit faster, but it was above what he knew to do, and the other one was coming from wherever he was at. Man, take care of it. It's They keep it quiet here. There's not a bunch of people running around outside late at night screaming and hollering and cussing and throwing fits. They keep the whole area clean. You know, uh, so I would highly recommend this place. Hey Mona, Sue, just on here talking. I'll know more about that. Hart, see what's your name? It's just Lori. I'll be able to speak more on that either tomorrow or. Uh, I tell you, I got my clippers out the other day, Triple G, and I cut her down, and I didn't mean to cut my beard as short. It just kind of gapped it, and I had no choice. I don't know, no judgment. It depends on if I need help or not when that time comes. Alibi pending. I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? Boy, this headache hit me out of nowhere. Mine usually do pretty good. I don't know what I was doing this time. Like I had the where I was gonna leave it kind of long, so I just take the guard and go through it. And for some reason, this is what I did. I was going around the. Thank you, Triple G. I was going around it, and I was thinning it down, and then for some reason I just went all the way in with the clippers. And as soon as I did it, I went no. And when I came back, it was gap right there. And I was like, well, there's no way to blend that. So, but luckily it grows back pretty quick. This has only been, what, maybe a week, if that long. And it was short. It was almost not a beard. So, but it was definitely cooler when I went outside. Cut off half your eyebrow last month. How'd you manage that? Hey, little princess. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, this was intentional. This was not. Thank you for the singing mushroom, Jesse. Thank you, Sue. Oh goodness. Well, at least it's only hair, and it will grow back for most people. Man, I got a bumpy head. Marvin the monkey. Thank you, Jesse. Hey, truly blessed. It's it's one of those nights where it could be better, could be worse. So it's just yeah. It's one of those nights where it's like, thank you, no judgment. It's we're back to the spot to where we need a few groceries because tonight's supper was the last supper. It wasn't the last supper. It was the last one we had. Uh, so that's just kind of the situation we're in. So yeah. So it's always something. It's always something. Tonight we had chicken breast. Thank you, Jessica, for the pretzels and the fondue. Y'all just throwing some different gifts out there, and I've never seen half of these. Marvin the monkey, the singing mushroom, the fondue. Hey, Michael. Well, I used that. Oh wow, dinosaur.
Oh,
Thank you, Lisa, for the dinosaur.
I wish I could see.
Yeah, I was caught off guard. Thank you, Jessica, for all the roses. Well, if next time if I'm not caught off guard, if we get another dinosaur at some point, I'll show it to you. Thank you for the heart me, Lisa, and the dinosaur. Appreciate that. Thank you, Jessica, for all the roses, and Jesse for the gifts, and truly blessed. I feel like it's been raining forever on us. It seems like it's just a constant rainstorm, and I lost my umbrella. So, yeah, sleep. Thank you, Triple G, for the rose. I do. That was cute. Thank you for the candy blast. There you go. You're getting technical and technology inclined then. Thank you, Lisa, for the meerkat. For half of these I've never seen. I try to remember that too, truly, but it gets really worrisome. Like it really does. It's like when you're sitting here when you know what I mean. When you're sitting here and you don't know how you're going to eat the next meal and stuff, it gets kind of. Thank you, Jessica, for the finger hearts. No, I don't partake in any debates. That was a good one though. I've never seen that one though. Seen a lot of stupid stuff people have said on here, but I've never seen that one. I'm gonna mute and tell the missus what it said. She rolled her eyes. Yeah, it was meant to be nasty. That's actually mild because I, getting the hours I can get. It could be going better, John Boy. It could be going better. Okay, Judgment. Man, my freaking head's hurting. I'm going to take something here in a second. Judgment, I'm not for sure if everybody's got the same set of gifts or not. I'm assuming they would. Thank you, Jessica, for the welcome, Delilah. Was it Delilah? There's so many different ones here tonight that I haven't ever seen. Thank you, Tracy. Definitely take a prayer anytime. Marvin the monkey. Love and scent. Appreciate all the gifts, guys. All the gifts, double tapping, guys. Definitely appreciate them. Hey, Deborah. Thank you for the heart, me. And they got all kind of new ones in, don't they? Thank you, Jessica, for the nice to meet you and the music on stage. Ah, well, by the time I was turning it to show you, it was a toucan Sam. Oh, it was a toucan Sam. That was the Fruit Loop. It was a toucan bird. We're trying to survive, Deborah. Angela's doing better health wise though. I don't know if she wants to be on camera eating it all tonight. She took a chance with my clippers and whacked her hair off.
Well, I wouldn't say it took a chance. I mean,
Well, I'd say with those clippers,
I
I'd say with those clippers, every haircut's a chance. If it's a chance, you ain't gonna finish. Let's see. Let's put her on. Oh, you ain't there yet? There you are.
Hey, y'all. See, I cut my hair too. Yes, I did this myself.
I lined the back up.
Yeah, he did my neck, but I did everything else.
I was very nervous. Sue says, "Hey, hun." Deborah screamed, "Hey, Angela."
Hey.
Jessica says she loves your shirt.
Thank you.
Tracy,
I get a lot of compliments on the shirt.
Tracy says you're beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
JC says, "Hey, Queen."
Hey.
I had a message come through right when I said JC said, "Girl, you getting a." Jessica said that's her favorite show.
Oh, golly, I love it.
Lisa said you're beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, the Dolly Parton passing away kind of
Oh gosh, yes.
It hit her in the feels.
It did. I've got a Dolly Parton shirt, and I've got a Dolly Parton coffee mug, and the glass cups that look like cans. I've got one of those that's Dolly Parton.
I forgot that was I got that for you at the dollar store.
Yeah, it's got the wooden top that goes on it. I use it all the time for my iced coffee.
Hey, Scottish Laura. Rebecca says you look good, and she's so happy for you.
Oh, thank you. I had to put on makeup and
It's before you went to the hospital.
Yeah, my makeup's just been sitting on the shelf.
Definitely a legend. Yeah. I tell you, Dolly was funny too. You want me to flip it back around now?
Yeah.
She got, I think it was Jimmy Fallon. One of them late night talk show hosts she was on the show with, and he said, "Well, Dolly, besides the obvious, they always made hints at her chest.
Yeah.
What's something else about you that people may not know?" And she said, "Well, a lot of people might not know it, but I got a really nice ass too." I think it was Jimmy Fallon, because you can see him just turn. So that's the one that used to be on SNL, right? Jimmy Fallon.
I think so.
Is that the one that used to be on Jimmy Fallon? Or SNL was Jimmy Fallon, but he turned so red and got laughing at that. Who expected Dolly Parton to say that? Yeah. I mean, it was just, she was funny. She was funny. But yeah, she has to be on oxygen. She's on oxygen 24/7. When she goes to sleep, she's on her BiPAP machine. Ooh. I forgot my face was there when I made that funny look. I went to pop my neck and it hurt pretty bad. Jesse, I noticed you blocked an Eleanor Roosevelt a while ago, and they keep coming in on another account just like it. So if you want to, next time we catch it, if you want to block it, go ahead. You blocked it the first time for a reason. There's got to be another reason. Yeah, it did seem like Dolly was going to live forever. She does not have COPD. I mean, she was 80 years old. Like, man, that's and I'm going to say this. And it might not be a popular opinion. And it might be a very popular opinion. But Whitney Houston never would have been the star she was without Dolly Parton.
No.
because Whitney Houston was a star,
Hmm.
but Whitney Houston wasn't a mega star until she covered
Yeah.
"I Will Always Love You." Then she became a mega star.
Hmm.
That's it. When she covered Dolly Parton's song, uh, she Whitney Houston became an icon. Before that, I think she was just another act. She is doing better health wise. She's getting better every day health wise. Yeah, Willie Nelson's gonna. I don't know how old Willie Nelson is right now, but man, he's yeah. Yeah, she is 2 months seizure free. We were sitting there doing the math on that today, and look up how old is Willie Nelson. I can't look it up while I'm on live. She's gonna look up how old he is. Let's throw some guesses out there. How old do y'all think Willie Nelson is? I'm gonna say 93.
You're exactly right.
Oh wow, Willie Nelson is 93 years old. I guess right. You're right, truly. When she let Whitney sing that song, you know, Willie Nelson's 93. He's like Willie Nelson and Dick Van Dyke's gonna live forever. Hope I don't get a violation for saying his name. You know, DVD is. I don't. You never know on here.
No, you're
It's a
right.
man's name. I think he's like he's 100 or 101. Is he 100?
Oh,
But
yeah, I think
he was on a talk show with his kid, not grandkid, and his kid was like 78, and I was just like, wow, this man. He said he's got a grandkid in their 50s, and I'm like, that is wow. So old Richard and Willie. I don't want to say both of them back to back. Lord TikTok will violate me like crazy if I did that. But yeah, they're going to live forever. But you know, celebrities unaliving comes in threes,
yeah.
and I can't think of anybody before Dolly here recently. No, it does in wrestling.
Yeah.
When one wrestler passes, you might as well get ready for two more to be very close. That's right, Hayden. Yeah, I didn't know Bonnie Tyler passed. Okay, so then Dolly would have been the end of the three. Wow. Yeah, I forgot about her passing. Uh, I know her from the football movie. Remember the Titans?
Yeah.
That's the only thing I remember really from because I didn't watch a whole lot more of her stuff. I didn't watch the TV show and stuff. Yes, I know who John Cena is. I've never seen him though. Get it? What did your typo hit? Oh, that's. I looked right over it because I figured it was you were trying to say past. Yeah, well, that typo did kind of fall in there wrong. Surprised they don't violate you. There's so many performers that I'm sitting here looking at like, how are they still around? I was surprised Ozzy made it as long as he did. I mean, Not really a Peyton Manning fan. I appreciate the work he did in the NFL. He was a good quarterback, but not really a fan of his. Like any of the guys from Sabbath, like I'm surprised they're still alive. Then you look at like Ringo and Paul. No, I don't know that couple. I sure don't know. I know people named that, but I don't know a couple named them. Let's see who else. I mean, Paul and Ringo's got to be in their 80s. I mean, they was around the 60s. So say they was when the Beatles hit 60s. The Beatles wasn't around long. Still playing pool. I haven't played pool in a long time. Oh, God bless. The Beatles didn't. I want to say the Beatles was together for like 10 years. Changed music completely. I think. Could be wrong on that. I think they was together from 1960 to about 1970. I don't know why I would need to know that, but okay, thank you. Um, so just say Paul was 20 in 1960 when they formed. Then you got what? He'd be 60 in 2000, so he'd be like 86 now. Ringo's 86. Well, I was doing some math there, wasn't I? I always thought Ringo Starr was one of the coolest people to ever walk the face of the earth. Oh, that's cool. I honestly, with Dolly Parton's music, I couldn't tell you maybe you two truly blessed, maybe four songs, but I didn't listen to a lot of Dolly. Was 9 to 5. Did she do Stand By Your Man? Was that Dolly?
No.
Okay, then maybe not as much. Uh, 9 to 5, Jolene, I'll always love you. What's another Dolly Parton song? Coat of Many Colors. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't have a clue. I didn't listen to Dolly that much, so I know who does Stand By Your Man.
That's
Is that Tanya Tucker? That ain't right.
no.
Stand by your man. Who does Stand By Your Man originally? Oh my goodness, I can almost see her. She's got brown hair. Was it Patsy Cline? I think Renita's Retha Ann's right. Tammy Whitney. I don't think it was Patsy Cline.
No, that's
Yeah, yeah. Jolene, 9 to 5, and I'll always love you is what I remember from Tammy Wynette. I'm never claimed to be a real Dolly fan. I just everybody knows Dolly Parton. Like something of her. Uh,
all I know the one of the stores. The
Truck stops or the rest stops. Is that Dolly Parton's rest stops they're doing?
there it's like a Bucky's Best Dolly Parton.
Hey Joey. Hey Cat Mom. Thank you Retha Ann for the heart me. Coat of Many Colors. I don't remember that one. Which a lot of Dolly stuff is before my time, and I just didn't. Growing up, my mom and dad, I was always like, "Hey, you figure out your own musical taste." Because there was some weird musical taste in the house. Because my dad loved bluegrass, um, Hank Williams Sr. and Hank Williams Jr. and George Jones, and then my mom, Tom Jones. She was more like the. I remember Tom Jones was big. Uh, I think they both like Leonard Skinner. So, hey, just a girl changed your profile picture. I see. Evening's going pretty decent. A little stressed, a little worried, but now we're just sitting here kind of talking, which is kind of nice. Thank you for the heart, me. Um, I went to Walmart, not Walmart. I take that back. I went to Kmart, and I had my allowance, and I'd got a Walkman for my birthday, and didn't have any cassette tapes. Um, I can't remember anything Dolly did besides those three songs. Like, can say yes, that's Dolly. Uh, so my mom took me to Kmart, and she was like, you can pick you out two or three cassettes for your Walkman and stuff. You got the money for it. So I picked out uh, Vanilla Ice to the Extreme and Billy Ray Cyrus, Some Gave All. That was Achy Breaky Heart and Vanilla and Ice Ice Baby. And that was what I bought for myself. I was like, that's going to be it right there. Modern country and a little bit of cheesy white rapper from Miami. You know, uh, you only know Dolly because of Miley Cyrus. Good grief. I thought everybody knew Dolly because of Dolly. But anyway, I was in school one day and I was bumping some Vanilla Ice in my headset, and my buddy goes, "Hey, listen to this. It's a change your life." He said that. And we're like 12. And I grabbed the tape. Yeah, you are a younger generation. I grabbed the cassette. It has nothing wrote on it. Word to your mother. Listen, don't get me going. I can almost go word for word on Vanilla Ice. But I put that cassette tape in, and it's Metallica, Master of Puppets. And I was just like, oh, this is magical. And never went back. I still listen to rap every once in a while and everything. Yeah, I mean, I'm a metalhead through and through. Growing up, I had it was the big, not really banners, but they was like big flags. Remember, I had Metallica and Guns N' Roses. That was all up on my wall, and man, it was just. Oh, I fell for Metallica at 12 years old and been a fan ever since. Yeah, mix. It was just Metallica, Megadeth, Guns N' Roses, Motley Crue, Kiss. Loved Kiss. Aerosmith. And then later on in life, I got more into the heavier stuff. Got into like Lamb of God. Y'all want to hear some different music choices? Babe, what was you listening to when you was 12 years old? Music you listened to when you grew up?
Well, huge fan of New Kids on the Block. Absolutely love them. Still do. I still Paul Abdul,
Love Slipknot.
Debbie Gibson, Tiffany.
So y'all see the difference in music? Keith Sweat. Hey, Papa. Thank you for the heart me. Yeah, we have a difference in music. So Nelly. And there was a Nelly back in the day.
Yeah.
She listened to Nelly and Ludacris, and
Yeah.
I listened. The rap I listened to was more like I'd listen to like Ice Cube and um, Dre and Snoop.
I remember.
We're here. We're stressed, but doing all right, I guess.
I remember singing into my hairbrush, looking in the mirror, singing Debbie Gibson and stuff.
There's cassette tape somewhere of you
Started spraying that Aquanet.
of
teasing
you
my hair.
you with a little microphone and everything doing it. I didn't listen to too much Tupac. Uh, I got in trouble one time for listening to Too Short.
I remember you telling me about that.
Hey, Storm, that publisher clearance house got me in trouble because I seen Too Short and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I needed one more CD to fill out, so I put them in there, and hey, Jen, oh, I'm gonna go back a little bit further than that, just to go. Let me finish this story. So I got Too Short in, and it's like I'd go in my bedroom, shut the door, put the CD in, play it, draw, do whatever, I put Too Short in, and that first beat hit. I was like, yeah, I never heard of him before, right? And listen, if I had to censor the first lyrics of this song, and I've got it up, Mama can hear it in the living room. Oh, nope, I take that back. It was Ain't Lil Rel who could hear it.
Oh. Oh.
B's ain't nothing but H's and T's. They S on the D, and it gets worse. That's the best I can edit it to. So that's the first line, and that plays, and I cannot hit stop fast enough. I got in so much trouble over that CD. Because back then, you got the CD, you could pull the booklet out of it and read the lyrics.
Yeah.
And Angela Rose was like, well, I'm going to mark all the cuss words in this and show it to your daddy. And then about 10 minutes into it, she was like, it'd be easier to underline the 9 cuss words. Hey, Grandma Jay.
I want to go back to the days of teased hair, stone wash, tight roll jeans.
Man. Burning CDs. I remember making cassettes and sitting beside the radio on Saturday night when they played new music. Or new music and the top favorites. And you're sitting there with your cassette tape. And they would be like, all right, here's your... And they would talk through the first part of the song. Always. Yeah. But you'd have to get everybody else around you to shut up because you got to hit record and hold it next to the speaker so you can record your favorite song off the radio. I never did like Journey too much. I would love... I know you said Steve Perry. I would love to go see Aerosmith.
Yeah, I like Aerosmith myself.
Morgan Wallen. I can't tell you one song Morgan Wallen does. Is he that Applebee's on a date night guy? Is that Morgan Wallen? Just shot in the dark there. You know, we're bougie like Applebee's on a date. I'd love to see Aerosmith. I love to see Guns N' Roses, no matter how Axl sounds. Love to see Metallica. Yeah, we had a radio show on Sunday night called Pillow Talk. And let me tell you, if you got your song played for your girl on Pillow Talk on Sunday night, Monday morning at school was fantastic. That's Walker Hayes.
I didn't think it was.
What's something that Morgan Wallen sang? Waller. Oh, Morgan Waller's. Morgan Waller's all over the bed. I don't know country that much. I don't know new rock that much. Whiskey glasses? No clue. I know Metallica's going to be in the Sphere for like a whole month. Yeah, staying up late just to get the song you want to record.
Now I Luke Bryan.
Yeah, she likes Luke Bryan.
I was back in the kitchen.
Oh, Luke Butthead Bryan.
Shut up.
Listen, Luke Bryan has a place in Dyersburg where we used to live. And he was at our Walmart one day because he would go down to Reelfoot Lake and duck hunt and stuff. And the woman posted, she goes, "Oh my God, look who I just checked out at Walmart." Angela sees that like 5 hours later, and she's like, "We got to go to Walmart right now." I was like, "What do we need at Walmart?" She said, "Luke Bryan." And I was like, "What? He's 5 hours ago." We could use some help. We could, honestly. But yeah, that was just her. She tripped out over Luke Bryan, and I was just like, "Baby, I don't think he's been sitting there for 5 hours in a checkout line." Now, if he would have been seen at the Sonic in Dyersburg, and it was 5 hours ago. That's my biggest stress right now, and it's really just trying to get us some more groceries and things. Because the other day we couldn't get a whole lot, and what we ate tonight was it. And that's my biggest stress right now is trying to get us some more food. Just if that stress wasn't on me right now, I really wouldn't be that. I'd be decent. Do not get Snap. Haven't gotten them in a while.
Yeah, it's been a while since
But hey, could you give me some water? Some ice water. It's going. How are you doing, Mango? Why I said Mango so aggressively. I gotta go over and wash some dishes here in a little while. I'm trying to remember the last good rock band that's come out that I really liked. Haley, I won't be able to answer more on that here in the next day or two. I really can't say much about everything right now. I hear you on that one. See, that's our problem right there with our ice. I'll get it from one ice tray. You'll get it from a different ice tray. And we end up putting the ice back in there with only 5 or 6 pieces of ice in the tray. and then we run out. And we can't figure out why we ran out. Thank you for the corgi.
Oh.
I'm not going to be like that one girl on TikTok where every time she gets a corgi, she jumps up and shakes her butt. Unless it gets me a lot of corgis. But thank you. Believe it or not, they're going after her now. People get banned for doing the corgi dance. That girl, Queen something, Green Queen or something like that. She's been doing it for a while, and she's made a living off doing that. Of course, she looks a lot better than I do in tight spandex shorts. But thank you, Lisa, for all the roses. Thank you for the 100 roses and the corgi. And all the other gifts. Appreciate all the gifts, guys. They do add up. Any gifts are appreciated. But yeah, every time she gets a corgi, she'll turn around and shake her butt for a second and turn back around. She spent a lot of money doing it. I just don't think I would do as good. There was one guy on here one night, and I see. Oh, anyway, don't jump stories, Tim. They're going after her for begging and scamming. It was like, it's shameful you shake your butt every time someone sends you a corgi. So they're going after her for that stuff now.
Wow.
And I'm just like,
I can do anything on there anymore.
It's like, okay. You know, if I was a good looking girl and had a nice butt and some spandex shorts, hi. Make your money how you make it. Because they think they can. You know, that's the thing that gets me the most about people is like, yeah, there you go, Jen. Pimping ain't easy. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Listen, I don't. If a girl wants to get on here half dressed and guys want to throw money at them, hey, do your thing. The guy who got on here, that they did make him change his name because he called it the Diddy Oil Party.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he was standing on a tarp with lights showing and music showing, and he had it. I don't know what gift he had it set to, but whatever gift it was set to, he'd squirt oil on his chest and rub it on there. And let me tell you, dude made bank from guys sending him gifts. And he kind of shot himself in the foot because he was sitting there doing that, and all these guys are throwing these big gifts at him and stuff for him to do it, and for him to squirt the oil on himself and dance around. And then somebody asked him, you know, how long he'd been gay. He said, "Oh, I'm not." And then it looks like you just see a decline in his gifts. And it's like, but nothing wrong with that either. You know, they made him change his name. Diddy Oil Party was a little out there. But
here's the thing. I could get on there, make coffee, do my makeup, and do my hair, and they're going to buy coffee.
Well, yeah, they do with everybody. But it's like everybody on this app's consenting adults. If Bisquick, I'm using him as an example because he's right there, decides that he wants to send Jen, I'm using her as an example because she's right there, every dime in his bank account, that's his decision to make. I don't get, you know, yeah, I got tired of that myself. He was trying to. It's just one of them things where they try to bait you. Like you sit here and you try to talk and have fun, and they want you to talk about certain things. Um, like right now, if I went hardcore and asking for help, this room would be flooded with people. I'd have over 100 up there. You know, we're on here tonight talking, cutting up. You know, people are sending gifts because they want to. I appreciate that, Miss Quick. But it's just, you know, that's some people are, and it's pathetic. So, and they get the kick out of. This is what's really I don't understand in my head. Like right now, yes, we need some help with groceries. Any help would be appreciated. But if we don't get the help, and I say we didn't get any help on groceries and we didn't get anything, they're sitting on there laughing, thinking it's the best thing ever.
Oh, yeah, no.
You know, sit there and laugh because they don't have a place to stay tonight. They're sleeping in a hot car.
Oh yeah, whenever we were sleeping in the car, they thought it was hilarious.
Yeah. So it's like this world is insanely hateful. So but that's why so many people think we're at the end of times. Seriously. I mean, a lot of people think we are in the end of times. Hey, Bunny Sasshole. I ain't seen that name pop up in a long time in the live. How are you doing, Bunny? Being crude and rude and mean to somebody is more popular than being nice to somebody. And listen, I would rather have no friends because they don't want to be around me because I don't have their attitude and I don't have the hate for people that they do, over having 100 friends that I got to be something I don't want to be. And I'm not going to be hateful to a bunch of people. I'm not going to be mean to people. I'm not going to judge people because they're down on their luck.
No.
You know, exactly, Biscuit. If I'm if I'm scrolling and I'm in somebody's live and I see it and I don't like it, I just move on. Yeah, you know, and that's something else. You know, I'm not sitting here saying my struggle is worse than your struggle, Rachel, but you know, that's My suffering and your suffering is two different things, but I'm suffering in my life, just like you're suffering in yours. And I hope and pray that you get the help you need. 100%. I hope you do. I know a lot of people's lost homes in floods. I've seen it happen right in Dyersburg. You know, um, you know how they used to say, "Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, suffering's in the eye of the beholder." You know, I hope you get all the help you need. I hope you get it quickly, and I hope you can bounce back from everything. I know there's a lot of people in the Indiana area that's right now who's lost everything they had. You know, I know, and it sucks. And the help won't be fast for people, in that area. It won't be. It wasn't in Dyersburg.
Mm-hmm.
Baylor, well, 0-0. If somebody wants to ask that's not a troll, I'll answer that question. Exactly, Anya. It's not a competition. You don't make it a competition. Oh, I'm suffering more than you. Okay, your suffering's bad. My suffering's bad. I'm not. It's not a competition. It's not. You know. So it's just we're not gonna make one. I hope and pray that you get the help that you need, and I know in Dyersburg when the flooding happened, it took those people a long time. Some of them's not back on their feet yet. But if you talk to some of these people off here, you should be. Burtney, I was just wondering that myself. I just wasn't gonna say nothing. Hey, Dirty Sal. Hey, Candace. She just smiled at me that time. It's yeah. Makes the comment help people all wildfire in Texas. Okay. But they've got their cash app on their bio. Which that is something that I seen that when I logged in the other day. I don't know who sees it or not. Where Cash App or TikTok is fixing to enforce the rule of you can't put your any cash payment things in any bio. You can't have them listed anywhere. And that's awesome, Burton. But it's like, well, TikTok wants you to lean more into sending the gifts instead of being able to send through a third party app because if you send something to my PayPal, uh, they don't get anything of that. But if you send me a gift, they get their cut. So, but you can bully and body shame and dox people all day long, and TikTok won't do anything about that. But you come on here and you need a little help, and people can attack you, and that's fine too. But heaven forbid you come on here and someone's like, "Hey, I can help you out. Watch your Venmo," and you give it to them, and TikTok wants to throw a fit because they didn't get any cut of that Venmo money. Y'all, hang on 1 minute. I got to pause for a second. Pause for a second. Pause for a second. I had a message come up that I'm really anxious to check. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on. My head's hurting, and I'm about to find. I think I got ibuprofen on my side of the bed. Start at 60-minute live between 1600 and 2000. So that's 4 o'clock and what, 8 o'clock? I missed that. But if anybody would be willing to help us out with anything, it's going towards groceries. Uh, we just cooked our last little bit of food tonight. Uh, I think we might have 4 or 5 eggs, if that many. I'm not sure how many eggs are in there. Hey, Rose, how are you doing tonight? Still kicking around the idea about hey, B Rusty, about starting my chats and doing those sub only chat, and that way all the trolls, they can come in here and say whatever they want in the sub only, but they're going to have to pay for that privilege. You guys think that's a good idea? Like, I wouldn't want to charge our normal every live friends, but to do a sub only, and then the trolls can just pay to come in here and say what they want to say. Everybody could still watch it. They just wouldn't know what was being. They just couldn't comment. So I wouldn't see. I'm kind of saying that as a joke. Um, I don't know. I know one person who does a sub only, and I know why they do it. And it's sad that that's the way they have to do it. Um, all these trolls who want to pop in and say, make these burner accounts and come in and say, hateful stuff and everything. Well, maybe we just make them pay for it. Give them like once a week where we do just sub only. Well, see, when you go sub only, not every live is for subs. You can turn sub only on and off. Like, I could turn it on and off in the middle of a live. So I think y'all are missing the point of what I'm saying. Blind Delta, I don't know what you're asking. Okay, there we go. Yes, I am. I did for the trolls. Just, kind of let the trolls come in and say whatever they want to, and they got to pay for their right to come in here and talk bad about me. So I do have good mods. They're really good about a lot of nights they don't get in. They get cut off at the door. That is true. Well, they get other people views and other people. They get other people views and they get other people really big gifts. And some of those people are making really big payouts every week. And that's why they stream me and other people. Uh, if I came on here tomorrow and I was like, look, guys, overnight I hit the lottery. I got 500 million, and I'm giving 10 million away, and they would figure out a way to make that bad because it wouldn't benefit them. Blind Delta, not enough people though. Let me tell you, there's enough people that make life a living hell. Huh? Wonder why, Deborah? See, that's all I ever ask is like for somebody to come on here, and I'm sure you've heard me say that. A lot of y'all have heard me say this. Get to know me. Make your own decision on me, of me, and at the end of that, if you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. But so many people go ahead and make their mind up like this person who was charge a Big Mac so you can eat. You know, they make their mind up off what they're being told to think.
That's all they can ever talk about. That's all they can
Thank
ever
you,
say
Rose.
when they come out.
And this is what, oh, his head don't even fit in the frame. If I'm this close to my phone, it doesn't. Nobody's does. 6 inches from my phone. I feel really uncomfortable right now. I'm sure you guys do too. But look how good it fits in frame when I'm a foot away.
They're childish.
Yeah, Deshaun, we was talking about that earlier with Dolly passing away. Oh, they say it, Amber. Believe me, that's... Listen, if y'all don't... If you're new here, I encourage you to go over to our page. It's ever the first or second pinned video that's got cyberbullying, and then it's got a bunch of the pictures that they have body shamed and photoshopped me in and stuff to make me look like a cross dresser or make it look like I'm trying to be transsexual and gay. Go look at those pictures and then come back. You'll see what I'm talking about. I got the pictures on mine on the cyberbullying, and they do it over on Reddit, but it's the people who are on TikTok that's on that page too doing it. So it's like last night when I was on here. They want to get on here and dox everything about me going to court and where it's at and where we're at and this is that and the other. I say something about doxing them back and they start threatening my family. Threatening to put all my dad's information out. My dad's house is the last house y'all want to go to and start anything at. He's not.
True story.
He's not wired all the way right. He's a great man. And he had some differences, but I tell you, he was a great dad. So he was a great man. But I tell you what he doesn't do. He doesn't put up with bull crap at his house. I do work, David. Gonna work tomorrow. Work till about 4:30 today. So.
But these people think we're just supposed to be there 24/7.
Yeah, that's what one of them kind of threatened. Okay, Jesse, they was kind of putting it out there like, well, we'll start going by your dad's house. Nah, not smart. Not smart. Because no matter what's going on between me and my dad, I love him to death. I might have hated him for a few minutes, but I love him to death. And I know someone rolls up in his driveway and starts a bunch of stuff. There is something on his side at all times that will make them get back in their car and leave. Or in the back of an ambulance and leave. So if anybody's thinking about doing anything like that, I wouldn't advise it. David, I'm needing help with some groceries. But we got a 0-0 there, so. I do not be Rusty. No, my dad's never evicted us. See, let's just use that. Let's just go ahead and show that. No, it's not. My dad's never evicted us. We left my dad's house voluntarily when we stayed with him for a year. So, John Henry, you don't know what you're talking about. And let's just put this up here for display. What I was talking about earlier. Same bra size as Dolly he has. And then it's a picture of me shoving burgers in my face.
That's so sad.
He did drop me off at a hotel because I asked him for a ride because my truck wasn't running. I said, look, we're having a lot of problems here. Made him talk. We agreed there was a lot of problems there. I said, you give me a ride to Emerald Inn? He said, load your stuff up. He dropped me off. What's your point? Never kicked me out. But y'all know the story, right? Y'all know everything, right? Y'all know everything and don't know a thing. That's funny because I just talked to him 2 days ago. So if he doesn't want to have anything to do with me, why did he answer the phone for me? I agree with you, Deborah, but it's like I'm so sick and tired of people saying something and telling me to David, anything would help. Anything. I mean, we could take $10 and buy something. We could, whatever anybody would send would definitely go towards groceries and would help. But I'm not going back and forth with these.
No, don't waste your time. They're garbage. And you know what we do with garbage.
We'll get that John Henry out of here. I wish my neck would pop. I think if my neck would pop, my head would feel better. Exactly, Grandma Jay. I agree with you 100%. And I've said it before. Me and my dad didn't have a good relationship there for a while. I don't have a lawnmower to go mow people's grass. Block this troll to 0-0. Oh, there was a time me and my dad didn't speak. Neither one of us liked it. But we talked, put all that behind us, and went on, and we don't talk like we used to, but we still talk. So stay on here for about another 5 minutes. So I put about an hour and a half, guys. My head's killing me. Neck's hurting, head's hurting. I understand that, Grandma Jay. Grandma Jay, I'm going to ask you a question if it's all right. Been thinking about this last couple of times you popped in, and I just wait for a response before I ask the question. We ate some chicken breast, some mac and cheese, and some corn. That seems to be the norm. That's a cheap meal. Grandma Jay, are you still here? Hey, Rose. Welcome back. I'm only going to be on for a few more minutes. Grandma Jay, seriously, I want to ask you a question. I saw a video that you was in a box on. Uh, Tony, anything would help. All right, Rose, I'll definitely do that in just a second. I will DM you. Um, I'm trying to wrap my mind around why you let Fallon and them talk to you that way in that box. I do work, Tony. My wife's not able to work. I seen the video of them talk to you about. Yeah, I seen that you was giving like cheap little gifts, but they was coming at you because you was on supposedly was on another account. Uh, you was on another account asking people why. I think they was referring to when you asked the other account. You was asking me how come I blocked Grandma J. Oh, hey, just a girl. Welcome back. Rose said she would Instacart us some stuff, so I'm gonna get off here in just a second and talk to her and try to get that straightened out. So it's like I don't understand. It's not any harm to me. I just don't understand why anybody would sit there and just let them, because they kind of talk down to you. They kind of treat you like you was a child. Um, Fallon's the woman's last name, I guess. And I don't understand why. I guess I wished you would have stood up for yourself, because who cares who box you go in? Who cares who you go talk to? And why do they think they have the right to tell other people on here they can't go to someone's page and talk to someone? Who, they thought they had the right to talk to you like a child, or were you sending someone roses? They have called out so many people. They put enablers on there. They put make videos about people who send gifts and stuff. People's got to start standing up to these people. You know, oh, they swear up and down Angela doesn't have epilepsy and she never had cancer, and you know, They think they can, and see, this is where they get it though. This is why they control it. Is because so many people allow it to happen. She doesn't. She's not getting anything yet. She's trying for a disability again. Hey, Robin, how are you doing? Angela's here next to me. She asked, "How are you doing?"
I'm doing good. Getting better every day.
You know, it's
Unfortunately, still on oxygen, but
yeah, but you're gonna be tapered off that soon. I feel like.
I'll be so glad.
Oh, Rose said you sound like a sweetheart. She is a
Aw,
sweetheart,
thank you.
unless I aggravate her too much. But that's kind of like that's what I wanted to ask you. And it's like people's got to stop. And the reason they're so effective is because they have hundreds of people over there that can make your life a living hell. They really can.
Yep.
No, I don't depend on TikTok for a living. Thank you for the treasure box. Not for sure. Rockin' Robinson a treasure box with 4-leaf clovers times 50.
Oh,
Uh, Thank you.
look.
You
Anybody,
don't know what it means either. I don't. It didn't show up anything different in the gifts or anything. I don't know what it meant.
anybody that calls somebody while they're laying in the hospital bed sick is one of the lowest people that I've ever seen in my life. They are scum.
They did that several times
They
to you.
did. Whenever they called me on my room phone up there, he called me some of the worst names that you ever hear in your life.
Yeah.
And I'm laying in the hospital bed sick.
Exactly, Rose. I think because it's not, you know, I don't know what they think. To be honest with you. I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow or not. What's today? Tuesday? I don't know. We'll just have to see. I didn't know I was going to be on today until I got on. Oh, that's weird. Thank you for
Oh,
the Night Star. But Rose, I'm going to DM you as soon as I get off of here. Robin, how have you been? I knew last time we talked you had been in the hospital yourself. Okay, I'm about to get off here in about 5 minutes myself, so maybe not even that long. My head's killing me. She's applied and got turned down. She's applying again to try to get it. So, state of Tennessee sucks about disability.
it does.
All right, guys. Well, I'm about to get off here. And thank everybody for all the double taps. Thank you for the prayers. Thank you for the gifts. Oh, thank you for the said sax appeal. It was a burger one night. It was a I guess an octopus playing a saxophone. A little ducky, a little swan. Apparently, I don't know the difference between a swan and a duck. Thank you, Robin, for all the gifts. All the gifts definitely come in, Galaxy's Besties. Thank you for. I missed that when I was blocking somebody. Robin is blowing the gifts up. Thank you, Robin.
Thank you.
Send some boxing gloves. Appreciate that. I can't get them turned to you fast enough. It was a little sunshine dancing that turned into a disco ball.
Oh.
Hand heart. Thank you, Robin. That was a little heart that gave me a smooch. Appreciate all the gifts. Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate all the gifts. Oh, thank you for the headphones. Goodness, guys. I was getting ready to get off and y'all started flooding gifts. We appreciate you guys.
Definitely.
Appreciate you a lot. The Night Star. We'll stick around all night if I were keeping on. Thank you all for the gifts and the double tapping. I really do appreciate it. Hey, Baby Bean, I have a headache out of this world. Thank you, Jesse, for the clovers. Rockin' Robin, it says you became a title gifter for the first time. Angela's doing better, though. She's doing better every day. When I do finally get off here, though, I'm definitely taking something for a headache. Thank you, Jessica and Lisa, for the roses. They're clicking off so fast together. One of y'all are at 34, the other one's at 33. It's like y'all are racing. Like Lisa's trying to catch up with Jessica. That's how they click off. You know how it shows. Thank you both for the roses, though. Appreciate it. Thank you all for the gifts. Oh, Lisa took the lead. Thank you all. Appreciate it. Lisa sent 85. Thank you. Hey, that puts us at 409 roses for the night. Only 24,591 roses short from the 25,000 rose goal. I really had to focus in on one thing. I couldn't focus on the screen scrolling or the hearts. Because if I did, I would never got the math right. What is that? Open to collect gifts. Open. Consider showing some appreciation. I still have no idea what that was. Thank you, Lisa, for the roses. A different Lisa, Lisa9781. Thank you to Lisa9781 for those roses. Thank you, Robin, for the roses. Jessica sliding back in there with some more roses. Thank you guys for all the roses. Hey, Jesse. You guys are awesome with these gifts. Y'all really are. Thank you, Jesse. Robin's on a roll with these roses. Thank you, Jessica. Hey, Bean. Thank you, Jessica, for the 41 roses. We're at 160 from Robin and still going. It's a lot of daggum roses, guys. I'm going to give the rose count here in a minute when it's. I'm going to have the phone charger. Okay, we're at 200 and still going. Thank you, Jessica. Y'all are blowing the roses up. Excuse me. It finally gave me the count. Wow. Thank you, Robin, for all 800 roses. Thank you, Jessica, for all the roses. The 77 was the last time I sent. Yeah, that is a lot. Bye, Sandy. They just typed in bye. Y'all have really ran the roses up, and I appreciate all you. That's a lot of roses. You had to tap it 800 times? Holy bejesus. So let's run the count up to 1,321. I don't remember what we got it up to the other night. That's a lot of roses.
It is.
Good Lord, your poor little finger. Should sit there and tap it 800 times. I couldn't. Thank everybody for the gifts, y'all. It's been. I said about 10 minutes ago we was going to get off, and y'all just started flooding us with gifts and showing us some love, and I appreciate that, guys, because they do add up and they do come in handy. 800 is definitely the most roses we've ever had sent at one time. I think Jessica sent. I definitely appreciate the help, Robin.
Yeah, definitely.
I think Jessica sent over 1,000 the other night when we was trying to go up to 25.
Yeah.
But it was spaced out. 800 at one time. I never could tap the screen that much. We definitely appreciate the help, guys. Fingers numb. I imagine it's still clocking down on my side. On my end, it's still at 460. Still counting them out. Thank you, Jesse. We're going to keep on messing around, and one night we're going to get 25,000. Thank you, Jesse, for the 70 roses. Appreciate that, guys. Let me tell you, we appreciate if you send one rose just as much as we appreciate a bunch of roses. And if you can't send, that's fine too. You never have to send a gift to stay in this live. Double tapping's always welcomed. And to be completely transparent, 4 cents away from making $30 tonight on here. $29.96. And I appreciate every penny of that, guys. Because that does help in the long run. So that's about 8 to 10 roses short from $30. And Robin's clicking again. Thank you, Robin. The first batch of roses ain't finished clicking. It's still going. See?
Yeah.
And then she's sending more. Thank you. Must have got the feeling back in your finger. She said her finger went numb. It's crazy, you guys. Sure do make some people feel loved. That name messes with my head so much, and it's such. He's been coming in here for a while. And his name is Jeff from Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
My brain reads it as Jeff from Ohio. Every time. Pops in here, and my brain reads Jeff from Ohio every time. And I know it's Jeff from Ohio, but it's just, and then I have to sit there and look at it separated in my brain. Thank you, Robin, for all the roses. Thank you, Lisa, for the roses. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Lisa, for the dinosaur and the roses. The night stars, the headphones, the swans. God, there's been a lot of gifts tonight. The octopus playing a saxophone. What was the monkey? There was a monkey. I can't remember the monkey's name. Okay, so Robin's first 800s finally stopped clicking. And now the second batch of roses? I think after it gets to a certain time of night, my tongue decides we've had enough talking today. Y'all are awesome tonight, guys. This is definitely taking the rose count up as high as it's ever been. 2,390 roses is what's shown has been sent. Okay, it breaks it down for us too. Triple G sent, Jessica sent, Lisa has sent, and it breaks it down in categories how many they've sent. Robin, you've sent 1,840 roses. That is crazy. Thank you so much. Oh, she sent 1,000 that one. Hey, Wingo. She said she got smart and used the stylus for that one. Thank you so much. That's just 1,000 roses at one time. That's crazy. Wingo, how are you doing tonight? I still got to wash dishes too. Yeah. Thank you, Robin, and thank you for all the gifts tonight too, and all the double tapping. And I know your fingers are tired. Thank you so much. Thank you everybody who's sent gifts. Thank you everybody who's double tapped. Huh.
Thank you, everybody, for just taking time out of your day to get on here and talk to us.
Most definitely. Most definitely. And I'm getting off here. I'm going to. Last time I said that, that's when the gift started. Um, Go take something for my headache. And Angela told me I had to wash the dishes.
Stop.
She said if I didn't wash the dishes, she was taking my pillows from me tonight.
Stop telling people I say stuff like that.
Y'all too. Robin, you have a good night. Jesse, you have a good night. Thank you, everybody who's seen gifts. Thank you, Lisa, Jessica, Triple G, everybody who's seen gifts, guys. I appreciate all of you. You want to end this one?
Good night, everybody. We'll see y'all later.